Hi, another frosty day today. But anyway, I got my my eBay buy, the pistol grip in stock, which I've now put it onto the CP2, which makes a small carbine. I fitted a Hawk scope to it, and I'm going to test this out first at 15 yards, just to scope it in and see how it goes. So what I've done, I took this scope off my other gun, the rifle, and because I used the rifle much more, here's the rifle. I put a smaller scope on, a Victor Optics scope with zero in turrets, so it means I can zero it in at whatever yardage I want, and just by dialing round I can go from 25 feet up to say 50 feet, 25 yards up to say 50 yards. That's if it's capable of doing 50 yards. At the moment I've only done, I think, 35, is it? I can't remember. But anyway, it might look a bit funny because having a rifle with a small scope on, and this one small gun with a big scope. But anyway, there is a reason why I've done this. As I just said, I use this much more, and if I'm doing 25 yards, it's set at 0 on elevation and windage, and if I want to dial it in to say 30 yards, I just have to turn the turret both sides, and 35 yards exactly the same. It just means you've got to keep a record in a book for how many clicks or turns you've got to give it, but that's no problem. But anyway, I'm quite pleased that I've got this stock, especially for the price I've paid for it. And I'm just waiting on the barrel to come now, on the rifle barrel, so that can be put away. And if I want to sell it as a combined set, I can. This is a PP800 barrel, so it's around about 1.25 inches longer than the original pistol barrel of the CP2. Yeah, at the moment it's a floating barrel. As you can see, there's no barrel band on it, which I will be putting a barrel band on because I would prefer that. And you know, there's many things, because this gun's so versatile, many things you can do, and it's a shame that SMK or Diana, whatever, who made these guns, all they had to do was two things to get a better selling point. One thing would be making the stock a little bit longer, only by about, I don't know, 2 to 3 inches. That's all it had to be. And the other thing is, which I think would be absolutely perfect on this as an assassin gun, would be a screw-on barrel instead of those 3 little grub screws what holds the barrel on. If it was screwed on, just imagine how good this gun would be with a screw-on barrel. It can be put away in 3 pieces, and for quick assembly you just screw that barrel on and just slide this part up onto the pistol grip. I think that would have been a very, very good selling point, and I think they would have sold maybe tens and thousands more than having these silly little grub screws on top. So my attention is to examine these barrels and the block and see if I can make a screw fitting somehow. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know, but I'm certainly not going to try it unless I've got enough meat on the block end and the barrel to do it. You know, I might have to make an insert, I don't know. I'm still studying that. So that's another conversion part of this this SMK rifle. I think it's a fantastic little gun. You know, it might not be to everybody's power standard, but for me it's ideal. You know, as I said, I only do back garden shooting, and it is capable of killing small vermin. You know, but I'm not into that. Yeah. Anyway, so it's just a quick video. All I'm doing now is waiting for the rifle barrel. Then I'll decide what I'm going to do with this gun, whether I'm going to sell it as a combine. You know, that's it'd be 3 barrels, a rifle barrel, this PP 800 barrel, and the original CP2 barrel, which is, as I say, 1.25 inches smaller, plus the Hawk scope. You know, when you think about the Hawk scope, I think it's about £80. So the person who ever buys it has got a perfectly good gun, and plus I will also add in 100 CO2 cartridges, but then I've got to work the price out, how much I would want for it. You know, I don't really want to lose money, but on the other end, I don't want to make money. If I just get my money back on what I've spent buying the gun and the scope, that's good enough. So that maybe the 100 CO2 capsules would be free. You know. So what's the gun? The gun, the SMK, I think was 180 £180. So this was £80 or £79, let's call it 80. So if I got £260 for this with 3 barrels and a scope and 100 CO2 cartridges, £260, I think that's a good deal. Yeah, I wouldn't be making money. In fact, I'll be losing money on the CO2 capsules, but you'll be saving a lot of money because it'll be a really good gun. And in this combination, being small, it would be ideal for a child. Yeah. Now the reason, as I say, I put this one on, this scope, is that I can do various different yardage, you know, in a way of length, well, you know, distance. The one thing I don't like about the scope is the crosshairs. I find the Hawk has got a very fine crosshair against this one, and when you look through the camera, the crosshairs on this is quite thick and you can't really see the mill dots. I've tried every way without the camera, holding up to the sky on full magnification, and using the parallax to get this crosshairs finely adjusted, but it still looks thick to me, and that's one thing I don't like. Everything else is good. you know. And when you compare this scope to a Hawk, it's the same price, absolutely same price, but you're getting much more out of this little scope. This is a Victor Optics scope, because if you got the I'll just show you. You turn the bottom down, and then you can start zeroing the clicks in the thingamabob. And once you got it set, you undo the screw, lift the cap off, turn it back round to 0, and that will then be set at whatever distance, 25 yards in my case. And then you can lock it down, so now you can't move that at all. Yeah, when you think about the same price, it's a shame they didn't put a finer crosshair in this scope, otherwise it would be absolutely perfect. You know, this comes down to 3 yards, and the Hawk comes down to 2 yards. But this is what is it? I'll take that off. This is a 3x9x32, whereas the Hawk is a 2 is a 2x7 by 30. Yeah. Anyway, as I say, I'm just waiting on the rifle barrel now, and then I will decide what I'm going to do with this little gun. You know, very, very happy with both guns. Mind you, I'll say I'm very happy with both guns. I haven't shot this gun yet, so I will zero it in for anybody who wants to have it. Well, I'm going to zero it in anyway, because just in case, be handy to keep it in a car. You know, it's small and thing. Anyway, that's about this video. Just want to let you know that I did get the stock and that, you know, and it all worked out that I got a free barrel. So, but the guy who sold it is messing about. I got in touch with him. He said, "Oh, I didn't realise that you bought both items," and he still hasn't dispatched it, the rifle barrel, yet. So you know, to me, a person like that is a complete waste of time. When I sell anything on eBay, as soon as it comes through PayPal, whatever, the next day it's posted, and I always use a courier, not the post office. And I don't make no money on postage. I mean, I use Hermes. Is it Hermes? And normally, well, I don't know whether you've seen the video I just posted about the arrows. Well, to send arrows away, it cost me £3 by Hermes, and that's the next day delivery. I don't earn anything on postage at all. I don't need to, you know what I mean? I'm not that greedy over money. Although I've got no money, but I'm still not greedy over money. But anyway, that's what I just wanted to say. The sun's in my eyes at the moment. Yeah, so it's all coming along very good. So please leave any comments, what you feel like, good, bad, ugly, makes no difference, you know. Otherwise, I'm not asking you to subscribe, but if you want to and you want to see more videos, which I do, then yeah, please get in touch, and you know, and let's all sort it out from there. Anyway, again, thanks a lot for watching the video, and until the next one, see you later.